again, things are changing rapidly and the new tougher restrictions are causing more confusion than ever before. What is more concerning that we are told is that police presence and their response will be ramped up even more, especially in the Canterbury, Bankstown, Liverpool and Fairfield local government areas. In light of these tougher measures, I want to inform the community about whether police can stop, ask questions and search people and their possessions to determine compliance with the orders. Firstly, everyone should know that the current health orders are enacted by Mr Brad Hazzard, the Minister, who you've seen on the press conferences. He has power under Section 7 of the Public Health Act to order and give directions as he considers necessary to deal with the risk of COVID-19 and its possible consequences. What is going to happen now is that police will most likely stop you and ask questions to determine compliance with the new orders, and in particular, if you have left your home for work, they would want to know if you are from the Fairfield, Canterbury, Bankstown and the Liverpool local government areas or not. In summary, the order is that if you live in those local government areas, you are not allowed to leave those local government areas for work, except for healthcare workers or members of the emergency services. This applies from midnight Saturday the 17th of July to the 30th of July. The question is, what do you do if you are stopped by police and you're on your way to work, for example? The Minister has ordered that you must, if requested by police, to provide information including your name, your address and proof of residence so they can determine whether or not you have left the house from an affected local government area for work purposes, or if exercising outdoors that you are within your 10 kilometres from your home. This requirement to provide such information applies to everyone in the Greater Sydney area, not just those from the affected local government areas. Do not argue with them, do not try and talk your way out of it, it won't help. I've seen people try this and it just backfires. Remember, you can still ask them to state their name, their rank and the police station that they are from. You can ask them to turn on their body-worn camera, which they carry. You can take out your own phone and tell them that you will be recording as well. Just don't do it in their face or stick it in their face. Just do it from a very safe distance. More importantly, that right that I told you about, which is your right to remain silent, does not apply anymore because of the new orders that started from the 14th of July, which now forces people to provide information and to prove the area they are from. You need to be careful and make sure you are giving police true and accurate information, because if you don't, it is also a breach of the orders and you will be incriminating yourself and getting into more trouble. However, I'll add here that you can still exercise your right to silence when it comes to answering questions about other things unrelated to the compliance with the restrictions. So for example, if they are probing you or pushing you about whether you've committed a criminal offence or carrying anything illegal, you can say nothing. This takes me now to my next point about whether they can randomly search individuals and their cars and their possessions. The short answer is no, they cannot. This power has not been granted under the Public Health Act or the orders, but under a different piece of legislation called LEPRA, police have power to stop and search you or detain you or your car or your boat if they suspect under reasonable grounds that the person is carrying, for example, an item that is stolen or unlawfully obtained, so someone else's ID card or stolen credit card. If they suspect you've obtained something that's been used in housebreaking, such as crowbar, if you're carrying a knife or weapons, or a laser pointer. Police can also search you and your car if they have reasonable grounds to suspect that it contains something stolen, so stolen goods or anything unlawfully obtained. If you are carrying or in possession of prohibited drugs, anything that gives rise to a serious public health safety. And some people might say COVID-19 here. Or if you give them consent to search you and your car. At the end of the day, you don't want things to get worse for you, and I suggest that if you haven't done anything wrong, just exercise common sense, be polite, be alert and informed about your rights and the restrictions that apply at the time, and in particular when they can stop and search you. Don't give them a reason to charge you with an infringement or even arrest you. There are ways to fight or challenge every single behaviour and every infringement, and that time is not when you're interacting with police on the streets of Sydney. What I have said in this video is not legal advice and should be used for information purposes only to help you. The information is accurate at the time when these restrictions are in force and may change at any time. Please feel free to share the video around with your family and your friends. Look out for each other and share your thoughts and comments in the post below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay safe and let's hope these restrictions work.